So I get asked tons of questions as it pertains to business structuring. One of the questions that I get asked is, what is the best legal structure for your business? So this would be structure such as LLC, corporation, sole proprietorship. It's not a structure, it's a tax election. So let's talk about it. So I always tell people that are new to business, that are just starting out, that don't have any clientele, sole proprietorship is typically the best structure to start a business. The reason being is because with some of the other structures, there are requirements in order for you to be in compliance. So for a sole proprietor, it's very low cost to start up. You don't really have any type of requirements as it pertains to filing like any reports. When you file your taxes, it's pretty straightforward. Being a sole proprietor means that you are a sole owner of a business. You could actually register your business name and operate that business as you, the business being as one. Now, a lot of people, they choose not to go this route because they probably have seen something saying you need to create an LLC to separate you and the business from each other. We'll talk more about an LLC, when that may be appropriate, when the appropriate time for you to structure your business as an LLC. But remember, if you are new to business, if you don't have any clients, if you are just looking to get started, you want to register that business name, you're wanting to start the business with at a very low cost status, sole proprietorship may be for you. So let's talk about starting an LLC. So I'm sure you've seen a lot of information. Everybody has told you if you start a business, you need to start it as an LLC. But one thing people don't realize is LLC is not one size fit all. If you are just starting out, as we just talked about, as a sole proprietor, you may not need to be separate. The biggest thing about setting up an LLC is that you are protecting your personal assets. So the first thing you need to think about is, do I actually own any assets? Assets are things such as cars, homes, maybe jewelry, maybe paintings, things that have value. Because what happens is that in the event that somebody takes legal action, they may be able to access your assets. So this is the reason why if you don't have any assets, then you really don't have anything to worry about. There are some other things that you can put in place to protect you, such as general liability insurance if you're bonded, things of that nature. And look, this is not legal advice. So another important thing is that you need to have an attorney to talk to. See, how can I protect myself outside of an LLC or in addition to an LLC? So if you set up an LLC, this typically means that your business is operating. You have clientele, you have assets, you're generating revenue. So you have money coming in, you have money somewhere stashed away, you have assets. You don't want anybody to be able to get access to your assets, to the money that the business has acquired. So this is a good status. Starting an LLC is a good structure if you actually are generating revenue, if you actually have assets, if you are trying to separate